Welcome to the Idaho Business Podcast, the only Idaho podcast focused on providing profits for Idaho people. If you love our state and love small business, you are in the right place. We interview local legends, learn business, and have way too much fun doing it. You're listening to the Idaho Business Podcast with your friend, host, and all-around great guy and owner of New Clean Commercial Cleaning, Spencer Ward.
All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode. I know you're all getting ready to buckle down for Thanksgiving here this upcoming Thursday, and I wish you the best of luck, wish you all the safety, everything you need to have a happy Thanksgiving with your loved ones and the people you care about. As always, we are sponsored by Sensations. These guys do a phenomenal job. I know I say phenomenal might be the word of my podcast, but I really mean it. These guys, great customer service, great amenities, great different services they offer. And if you go in there, tell them that you heard about them on the podcast, they will give you your first tanning session for free. Go in there today, make your appointment. All you have to do is tell them about you heard about them on the podcast, and you get your first tanning for free. So do that today, either in your Pocatello location or your Twin Falls location over there by Gold's Gym. Now today, everyone, it's coming down to Thanksgiving. It's going to be a shorter episode today, but I figured, you know what? Let's talk about gratitude and why we do the things we do. You know, why we work so hard. You know, you see it on Facebook, you see it on Instagram, you see it TikTok, hustle to work, to buy all the cars, to buy all this and that. You know, that's all fine and dandy. I love cars. I love all the fun stuff. That's great. But what is the real why behind why you work so hard? I know we've talked about this before, and especially with some of the mindset coaches we've had on the show, they've talked about this before as well. But what is your why? If you think about it for a little bit, what is the why? Why do you do the things you do? Why do you put yourself through all the hard work, the late nights, the early mornings? Why? And I'm going to let that simmer for a few seconds here in silence. Now, if you have a few things in your mind of why you truly do it, not just, hey, I want to buy that Corvette or that Camaro. Why? And be honest with yourself. Why? Then go on to think, how do you feel? How do I feel about my why? And really describe that. And if you write it down, the better. Because if you go through this exercise, it's really going to help clear some stuff up for you. Why? How do you feel about your why? And really be detailed about it. I'm saying all this because as you grow your businesses, as you move up into managerial positions, or just really move up in your profession, yes, the money comes, the prestige comes, but the gratitude should always be there. And as you make more and more money, the money you thought was a lot of money back then isn't as much now in your mind. But if you think about it, I think the big thing about this is we want to feel the way we think we will feel when we make a lot of money. And but once you make that money, you will notice that your life won't feel any different. If I was to tell you to do something for $10,000 and it was quite a bit of work, you might not get too excited about it right now, or depending on what stage of your life you're at right now, or business level you're at right now, you might not get too excited. You may get excited, but what if I told you, if I asked you to do that certain task, but that it would allow you also to keep receiving the funds to keep your child into college, or you attach it to certain realities that makes a big difference. And that's why we are defining our why and asking about how you feel about your why to really go through this today. Robert Broth said, gratitude and attitude are not challenges, they are choices. And I totally agree with that. We all have one shot at this life, and what a miserable life it would be if we went around just mad and angry at the world because we didn't get what we wanted or something didn't go our way. That's life, people. That's going to be every day. There's going to be disappointments. There's going to be highs and lows. But as you start to mature in your mindset progression, you'll notice that you'll have real high highs and real low lows. And this is just me. I'm talking from my own experience. I used to have real high highs, like, heck yes, I accomplished this, or I was able to do this, or the company was able to do this, or I was able to do this with the family. And then it would just be extreme lows when something disappointing happened, because I would ponder on something that really wasn't going to matter 5 years from now, but I would let that eat up days of my time. And I wouldn't focus on the gratitude that I had in my life. And that would really, really destroy days for me. But as I've matured, and this is as you guys mature in your own mindsets, you'll start to notice that the lows aren't as deep and the highs aren't as high, and you start riding this more level-headed wave, which is, in my point of view, a lot better way to go about life, because I'm a lot happier now. Things still happen, crap still happens. I have to deal with stuff all over the place, and it's going to happen in your life too. But it's all about your choices you make, the choices you make on how your attitude's going to be, and the choices you make on how grateful you feel throughout the day. And if you're a praying man or woman, get down on your knees. I do this every morning. Pray for that positivity to be with me, because that helps me to go throughout my day, because I know stuff's going to happen, and I know it's going to be there. And some days you're going to be on cloud nine, and that's how it works. But other days when stuff happens, it's okay. Like today, a few things happened. It was Monday morning, this, and a few things that, weren't exactly what I wanted to see over the weekend happened. It's okay. We put processes in place. We make changes to make things better, and we have to go on. I don't let it affect me. I don't let it affect my whole week or my happiness anymore. So this Thanksgiving, as you're spending time with your loved ones or or the people that you care about, really sit down, take some time, and think about why you do everything you do, why you put yourself through the torture you put yourself through sometimes in business, because it feels like that sometimes. Holy smokes, the late nights, last week alone, I was in my office way late at night, and all the lights were off around the streets that I was on, and I'm like, why am I doing this? But there's reasons, because I have a why. My why is mostly my family. I want to make sure that they're secure and they're taken care of, and that I can also have fun with them. It coincides with my core values. So really think about this over the Thanksgiving break. Take a few days and just think about why you're working so hard and how you feel about your why, and then express those whys. You go up to your loved ones and just tell them how much they mean to you in your life, and really just spend some time to write down what you're grateful for. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. It'll change how you view things throughout the upcoming weeks. If you always can have a few things that you're grateful for in the back of your mind when stuff happens, those lows will go real shallow, and the highs will still be there, but you'll be more of that level wave that you're riding, and you'll just be in that happier state of mind. So I hope you guys get something out of it. I know I have throughout this last year and the year before. I feel like my mindset's gotten a lot better, even though, like I said, things still happen. Disappointment still happens in life. your companies aren't always perfect at times. You do things to upset other people. It's okay. That's life. If you tell me you otherwise, then obviously you're doing something I don't know, and you need to share it with the world. But I'm sure everyone has those disappointments. So I hope you guys all just kill it this upcoming week for the days you're going to be working. Hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Speaking of Thanksgiving and us stuffing our faces afterwards, I'm sure we're not going to feel too good. And this is where Fresh Prep Meals come in. These guys do a great job preparing healthy meal options for you to pick up or have delivered to you. And if you just subscribe and use the promo code on our website, you can find it on the IdahoBusinessPodcast.com, clicking on their logo or name. The promo code is Idaho Business. As you sign up for your food service plan, and this is a no commitment thing. You sign up, you get your first meal for free, and you get another meal to give to someone else, whoever you want, just to try it. So that's a great way to get back into it after Thanksgiving, to keep your workout regimen going on, or if you're trying to start your New Year resolution before that, that's a way to do it. So go check them out today. Fresh Prep Meals, go to the IdahoBusinessPodcast.com, click on their name or logo. So again, guys, stay away from those negative Nancy's. Have that attitude of gratitude, and remember that your attitude and gratitude are not challenges; they're choices. And go forward and just conquer your day.
Congratulations on spending a couple of minutes getting a little bit smarter, having some fun, and supporting the Idaho business community. If you're feeling the love, make sure to subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you are.